Cranky cameraman on the road today from San Antonio southbound to Corpus Christi. Gonna be down there working on the water for 2 days, and then I gotta drive direct to Arlington, which I think is about a 6-hour drive plus stops. Happy to be on the road again. So it's been 3 months since we relocated from Orange County, California to San Antonio, Texas. I have been working, however, that work has been intermittent and back in California. And planning this whole relocation, I had projected that that would be how it would play out. I'd work a little bit back in California, but then other than that, I wasn't really going to have any media work until 2021. Now, historically, I've kept pretty busy first quarter of each year working on corporate events, trade shows, conferences, video production that's used at conferences, and most of that work is airline travel throughout the US, and then shows at convention centers in Las Vegas. Now, because of the pandemic, I know 2021 is not going to be as strong as past years, but I do think I will have some conference work. And while it may not be the traditional live conference, there will be these virtual conferences where it's video based. I've got one in February. I think it'll be 3 days of work. Virtual conference, multicam live switch, similar to the one I did a few months ago. So day rates for freelancers in media. Here's the big non-secret about it. Day rates for non-union work, as well as union, but my whole world is primarily non-union, are pretty consistent throughout the US, major markets and secondary markets, with one exception, and that's Los Angeles. Now in LA, there's a much higher volume of work, but unfortunately, LA also has the largest pool of overqualified labor. So that means that anytime you're up for a project, I run into this all the time, even though I know I've got the job, I have the relationship, there's always the grind, because there are, in my case, DPs that are willing to shoot it and shoot it for less, and they're available. And it's even more extreme on the equipment rental side, grip and lighting being the worst of it. In LA, if you shop around, you can rent grip and lighting gear for as little as a 1-day week. And even that 1-day week rate is often discounted off a list price. Where the rest of the country, grip and lighting, it's like 3-day week, cameras a 3-day week, and day rates in LA are super grindy. But the flip of that is, once you get established, you can work a lot more days in LA than I think you can in other markets. So in my case, working in the Los Angeles and greater Southern California market for the 22 years, I could stay busy working 2 to 7 days a week on set. Now, I'm still new and don't have contacts in Texas, but so far, through referrals and relationships I have back in California, that I've been picking up, not every week, but let's see, I'll have a week off, and then I'll book 1 or 2 days in a week, and then the next week's off, and then I might get 3. So I think over time, by 12 months into this transition, I'll be able to steadily work, I don't know, 1 to 3 days a week. I would be so happy. Just even if I had a day a week, I think I could make that work. Now here's the reason. My day rate here in Texas is the same as what I was charging in California, but my cost of living and overhead is quite a bit less. And the few bookings I've had, I'm getting encouraged to increase my rate.